Hey y'all, I just had to come back on really quickly to follow up from my last message because I noticed that a small part of it towards the end was actually, you couldn't hear the sound for whatever reason. And so I feel like there was some significance to that anytime. I don't know if YouTube did that or if it just happened, whatever. I don't see anything as being a coincidence. But what I was saying in that portion of the message is that take note of the sounds that you hear around you when you're outside in nature. I like to take note of the sounds of the birds. And at that moment when my video actually got silent, I was speaking on seeing a flock of birds that was flying past me, that was flying through the air. I always take note of that. When I see those birds, I see birds as being messengers. They are symbolic of messengers. And so I send messages with the birds to send, I send messages to them to say things such as send love throughout the universe, okay? Send healing and empowerment throughout the universe. This is what I send, the type of messages that I send when I see a flock of birds flying over my head, whether I'm driving, whether I'm outside, I'll say it in my mind or I'll say it out loud, because our thoughts are energy, okay? They do go into the ethers, okay? They're not just things, they actually do formulate into something, into matter, okay? Our thoughts matter and they materialize into something. And so I like to send messages to the birds because I feel that they can pick up on energy. That's how they communicate. Many of the animals communicate through energy. And so my thoughts are energy. And so I don't necessarily have to say it out loud, but I always send that message of sending love throughout the universe. I send that with the birds because they are travelers. And so they're going to take that message with them. And so that's a large part of what I was saying. And I'm not sure if there's anything else that I might be missing out on, but I wanted to come in and bring that little piece that was, missing from my video because obviously it has some significance. And so imagine if everyone comes in with that type of mindset in terms of utilizing our authority that we have over the animal kingdom as human beings, because I believe that was another part of what I was speaking on in terms of the responsibility that we have, being that we are in dominion over the earth. We've been given that responsibility, and those, the powers that they have used it very irresponsibly for their own ego and for materialism. And so now, because things have shifted, we're now in the age of Aquarius, and for those of us who are awakened beings and cautious beings, and we're stepping into our power, into our divinity, and activating our DNA, we're starting to see the connection that we have to all things that exist around us, and the responsibility that we have to utilize this connection as a way of shifting the energy. So that's what I wanted to say to you all. If you was wondering what I was saying in that part that was mysteriously silenced, okay? But I will not be silenced. I'm always going to speak my truth. And for those of you who are supposed to hear the message and connect with it, then you will get it and you will understand it and you will utilize it in a way where we will all come together as a group consciousness to shift the energy of the universe, because that's our responsibility and our position today. So I love you all, and I'll talk to you all next time.